you were calling Derrick Rose a baby goat or RG3 a baby goat, how stupid would I look right now? Welcome out of the Burg podcast. We back here live, happy, good energy.
Good energy. I like that.
Good energy, but
make that your catchphrase.
Back with another episode. We're missing Avery, but my boy Chris, what's up?
And nothing much, bro. You know, just new class starts next week, so other than that, just living.
Living.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's kind of been like my job is kind of like it was on my butt this week. Yeah. It's got it got busy for me. I had to
got you.
It's a lot, but it was cool. A couple meetings this week. It's cool. I think for me, I think this is gonna be from at least till May.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be busy at work. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, because
I mean, it's better to be busy than it is to be just doing nothing all day.
Yeah.
But then again, like if it's like, like your job before you had the podcast, before we started.
Oh, that job was yeah, they literally, for the listeners out there that started listening now, my old job is the reason why we didn't start in October of 2019.
Mm-hmm. I came over on a Sunday, was still working. I remember that. I won't forget that.
I remember. Yeah, well, I think a year before that, I came to this place with a laptop, working from your house.
Yeah,
that's how crazy it was. Yeah, that's how crazy my job was. But this week, man. To the listeners, it'll be last week.
Last week, yeah.
But we have some new artwork, man. It's either gonna be a background or you're gonna see it in the corner over there, but. Shout out to Kellogg. I think his name's Kellohfrmpg.
Oh, I'll put it up somewhere.
Yeah. He did us a solid. Shout out to Sion too, because he hooked me up with. He put me in contact with him to get that done. Man, it was dope, man. I think coming up with that was so dope too, because we all, we were all like, "Ayo, dress him like this, dress him like that." You were like, "Yo, put Timbs on him." I was like, "Put Jordans on him." Everyone's like, "Yo, put the flannels and the Vans," and I think this artwork represents us.
Yeah, it felt right.
It looked like us. So shout out to him, man. That would, and for the people that supported, man, thank y'all, man.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Few surprises too. So
yeah. Because we're trying to push this podcast the next level, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're trying to advance, grow, and we want y'all to be part of that.
Yeah, so every time y'all repost us or share us or or leave a comment on something, which leave a comment on this video, by the way, too, really helps. Leave a comment on whatever podcast platform you listen to, it really helps. Pushes us up, helps us be better. 5 stars only, please.
You see my eyes? Y'all see my eyes? Please leave a comment. We need support.
We do. But for those of y'all who've been supporting so far, we really appreciate it.
Yeah. We love y'all, man. But let's get to some of the nitty gritty, because this week's been a little hectic for some people. If you're in the stock market, you feel somewhere. So this Gamestop stock market thing is very interesting. Because Reddit users decided to go and buy a bunch of those stock.
Yeah.
And it created some mayhem.
Yeah, they basically became I don't know if this was a real fact or not, because granted, it was on Instagram, so take it with a grain of salt. And I didn't bother to look it up just now either when I looked at it. But they were they basically went from being bankrupt to a Fortune 500 company. And
that's crazy because literally GameStop, they've stopped. They literally I remember back in if we were in the year 2006, 05, they would have an EB Games and they have a GameStop at every mall, at least 2. Now they cut the EB. I think EB Games is done, right?
Yeah, I
EB
think
Games
so.
is gone.
At least in our region, anyway. I don't know about everywhere else, but I haven't seen one in a long time.
Yeah. I haven't seen EB Games in a while, so they're just stuck to GameStop. But anytime I go to a GameStop, like for the past 2-3 years, it's just been dead.
Yeah.
It's been dead. So they've been struggling with going bankrupt. I know another company like Toys R Us was also struggling with the same thing, but it shocked me that like Reddit users decided to be that petty. Or like I don't know what the motive was for that.
I mean, I don't know what the motive was, but they definitely got those dudes up top upset. Especially, what was it? Robinhood.
Yeah.
Robinhood, how they cut off. They stopped. Lord, if I get my words out, they stopped having them to be able to be able to buy their stock.
Yeah, they put restrictions on that, and that also,
which is kind of like the opposite of what the whole Robinhood app was even about.
Yeah, and that pissed a lot of people off because
as it should have. That's how false advertisement.
That's how people make their money. You know what I'm saying? Investing in these stocks. So putting restrictions now because some Reddit users decided to, buy stuff like, you can't play with people's returns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They need that. So that shocked me because homie was on a media trip this week.
Mm-hmm.
Like explain himself. He's like, we're putting really restrictions on this and then. And a lot of people were just like, they were not here for that.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they fix that. Because I haven't invested in any stock yet. The only thing I have is like my retirement.
Oh well, yeah.
My 401k. That's about it, and that's been doing okay for me. But they need to get that stuff together, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because I even know Joe Biden and the White House. They said they were going to look into that.
Jeez.
Yeah, I saw.
Reddit over here starting political problems out here, and that's crazy. Over GameStop, no less.
Yeah, over GameStop. But speaking of games, we're gonna transition, to another thing. This lady likes or allegedly liked to play games because she's, been associated with different men. Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I heard about that.
We were supposed to actually talk about this last week because that was when they were making the rounds that they were together. I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah, I don't know either. Cause personally, like it brings no stock to me, and I'm never gonna meet be in contact with a Lori Harvey anyway. So but like if it's true, it's cool, I guess. It was the whole like she was she's with or she's engaged to Michael B. Jordan. What is it?
They've been dating for like.
Oh, they've been dating.
And I think they're now a couple.
Yeah,
but Lori Harvey kind of has a dating history. She's been she was with Memphis Depay for soccer players. I think she was actually engaged to him, but she was like 20, 21 at that time.
Yeah, but that was only like 3 years ago.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah.
In that 3 years, she's been with Trey Songz, Future, Justin Combs, which is Diddy's son, and then Diddy, which I think was the weirdest one out of it all.
Yeah, you go from the son to the father. That kind of happens though.
That and the fact that Puff is like over 25 years older than her.
Yeah, but see, now that's not even a problem for me though. It's just like how you literally, and I think that some of the blame is on Puff there too. It's like you go literally, she's with your child, and then you just like, nah, now it's my turn. Like that's weird.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The year that like I personally did this research. The year she was born in 97, that was the year Puff became a superstar.
Wow.
That's why I have an issue with that. Puff was out here making all these hits with Biggie, and she wasn't even born.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's a one. That's my main issue. And two, like you said, the whole thing, like, I'm never like, if I have a son, and God forbid, if my wife don't work out, I'm never gonna date something my son had.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care if she Beyonce, man. I just don't do that. That's weird. That's a weird thing to do. It's
Yeah.
just, honestly, it's more than weird, but it's just like I'm not here to teach you your moralities or anything like that. It's just
Yeah.
different, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, she just turned 24. I'm just like, dog, she's gonna Trey Songz future just turned 24. Oh, she is living a life.
Yeah.
Living a life. She just turned 24 and she's with Michael B. Jordan. I mean, hopefully it works out. Hopefully, Michael B.
I mean,
Jordan.
like the whole thing is just like I think the biggest thing is like people are still trying to like figure her out. Cause like normally when you hear like about these celebrities like dating, it'll be like for like a year or two or however long. It'll be like before you find out like they stopped dating. But before you even realize like they stopped dating, it's like you hear that she's with another guy. Now I don't care how many people she's with. She could be with 100 dudes. I don't care. You know, live your life the way you want to live or anything and everything. But it's just like I don't know. I guess maybe she should stop letting TMZ see everything she does. Maybe if it's possible.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hopefully they work. I mean, they look. I'm not one of those dudes that's into couples and stuff. But hopefully, it works out for them and, works out for Michael B. Jordan. He don't get burned or anything like that or finessed. Because.
Oh, you think she's like a man eater type?
Then do you hear the names I said? Future and Trey Songz.
Mm-hmm.
And she just turned 24. For you to be like, I'm not trying to judge, but god dang. Like if you could like, and I don't know the situation of those relationships, but it just feel like she finessed those two. That's what sorry, that's just my opinion, but
no, you good.
Yeah, hopefully it works out, and But I did see Steve Harvey. Did you see what Steve Harvey said?
Nah, what he say?
He said he approves of that relationship, but there's like a part of him that's gonna hate that dude. I was just like, whatever. Like, yeah, that's that. Where hopefully they work out or whatever. And Steve Harvey.
Yeah, I mean, like all those other relationships, like could be more than what we know. Because I mean, we're just outside looking in.
Yeah.
We don't actually know all the details.
Yeah, hopefully Steve Harvey don't have to come out with his Steve Harvey suit and chase Michael B. Jordan. Just imagine that with his the way he talks sometimes. Yo ass, look away. So we need Godfrey. Yo, one day if Godfrey sees it, just come on here and do an impression of that dude. That's so hilarious. But speaking of legends, because Steve Harvey is a legend, there was a legend that passed last week. Let me get her name right. Cicely Tyson.
Cicely Tyson.
She passed at the age of 96.
Yep.
A legend in our Black community, somebody that, played a lot of important roles in movies, was always represented a strong Black woman.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sad about this because I feel like when you say you could live to 96 and die of natural causes.
During the times we're living in right now too. No, that's a blessing.
I mean, that's a kind of, I'm not going to say it's a blessing to die, but that's a...
No, but I mean, like, to, like, just kind of just go out naturally, though.
Yeah, to go out naturally, that's cool. That's...
Like, you ran your course, like, through and through.
Through and through. And some of the stuff I heard is that, like, I heard she does 50, 60 push-ups a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, that's... Because I heard that, too, but that was true, like, even, like, in her old age? She was doing that?
Wow. Yeah, that's what I heard. Remember that dude from the Medea movie? That dude that got the grits thrown on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on he was on a show with her. Like, he was doing an interview with her.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling people that she does that. He's seen it.
Wow.
So I was like, whoa. But rest in peace to her, man.
Oh, yeah, no, she was a true legend.
What she contributed to movies, she's gonna, her legacy is gonna live forever. You know, like for me, I remember her in like a bunch of Medea movies.
Yeah.
Always represented a strong Black woman.
Literally always.
Yeah, so rest in peace and condolences to the family.
Yeah.
Let me go over the now that we spoke on some Sleep Tyson, you know, the next thing we're gonna touch on. And did you see the Breakfast Club thing about Drake?
Oh, if Drake needs a Lil Baby feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Does he need it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Should he get one? Probably. I don't think I think it would help him. But does he actually need it? No, I don't think so at all.
Here's the thing.
I mean, at the I forget who said it, but they were like, Drake is still Drake. Even if it's like I think you were the one who said like it's supposed to be some of his best work or something.
Yeah.
But like even if it's not, it doesn't matter because it's Drake. he could come singing about some Sesame Street song or something. I bet you people are still gonna buy it like crazy.
Yeah.
This is Drake.
I think Charlemagne, because Charlemagne said this. I think Charlemagne was just hating. Yeah, he has this thing with him. Him and Drake have a thing over there. Like they've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
It's quite funny and entertaining. But I think Drake right now, he don't need a Lil Baby feature. But it will help. Like you said, it will help.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think right now Lil Baby is in the position of when Wayne. You know, when Wayne was hot and everybody would go for a feature.
Yeah.
I think he's in that, you know. I think when you put a Lil Baby on your record, it's gonna make it skyrocket. And I think Drake knows. I think Drake knows. Some people they reach a certain like point when they're legends that like it's like Jay-Z. Like he could drop. Does he need does Jay-Z need a feature? When he drops, does Jay-Z need like come on, like Jay-Z is Jay-Z.
Yeah. And I mean, like, you're probably like right. Like he's just like trying to pick on Drake, but it's just like even to like say that though, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of like I don't know, like you're not even paying attention. Like it's just ignorant, I guess to say.
Yeah, Drake's in a field. He's in a place where he can do what the heck he wants with music.
Yeah, pretty much whenever he wants.
Because and the thing he's done to make himself like that, he's put himself in every lane.
Yeah.
Whether it's like dancehall music, R&B, hip hop, Spanish music, London drill music. He's put himself in every lane. So it's like you can't box him in and say, "Oh, you need a Lil Baby feature, bro, to get your stuff hot." No,
not at all. Because like I mean, like even though we make fun of him all the time on here, like, but Drake is number one. Like, don't let it be said like Drake does not know what people want because Drake does. Clearly, he clearly does.
Listen, I make fun of the dude for being soft and being very emotional, but when it comes to like popularity and putting out records, he'll probably, when his career is done, he'll surpass Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, and all them in just terms of I could do a show where I could play so many type of records.
Yep.
Like just leave hip hop out of it. If he does a show, can you name any rapper that could perform more hits than him?
Nah. No, I can't. No, I can't.
Just leave hip hop. Just leave the hip hop stuff out of it. I can't think
because like we could bring in like the J. Cole's and the Kendrick Lamar's, but like even them, like their popularity. If you take in the popularity, they can't win. If you take in the sheer amount of music, they can't win.
Them is like with J. Cole and Kendrick is strictly hip hop.
Yeah,
it's strictly hip hop, and like I would say with the popularity, Drake got them. They can somewhat compete with Drake, not fully. they can a little bit.
No, but and that's what I'm saying though. I'm just like while they'll dominate stronger than him in like certain areas, like they'll definitely take like people like me and you, but like just the overall band of just people who come together and listen to music.
Nah,
he's gonna dominate.
He's gonna dominate that because he transcends. Like one thing about him is he brings a whole different type of crowd. Don't get me wrong, Kendrick and J. Cole do too, but it's like that's just strictly hip hop dudes.
Yeah.
There are casual fans right now that talk about Drake that try to talk hip hop, and I just want to this. You know what I'm saying? Because they say stupid things. They don't know nothing about hip hop. Like they know nothing, but they want to contribute to the hip hop conversation, and that's how big he is. He gets casuals talking about stuff they don't know about.
Yeah, just
to defend him. This is because he's Drake. You know, but he don't need no damn Lil Baby feature. He's you know, he's bigger than that. But speaking of big things, and you know, now that I have you on here, before we go into Super Bowl predictions, what were your thoughts on the two games that were played? Particularly Tampa Bay and Green Bay. That's the one I really want to talk about.
Tampa Bay, Green Bay. That one had me surprised. That one had me surprised. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't watch the Kansas City game because I knew they were gonna win.
I didn't even watch that.
I didn't even entertain it because it's just like Mahomes is not gonna lose before the Super Bowl. I can't.
He's not gonna lose to Josh Allen.
No, I couldn't feel that at all.
And I wanted him to just. I actually wanted him to lose just because I could get because I really wanted Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll finish what you're saying. And I'll give my thoughts on the Tampa Bay game.
But no, I mean, I was just saying you know, Mahomes is just like he's gonna be. I feel like he's gonna be a regular in the Super Bowl for a while now. Maybe not every year, but for a good while, he's gonna be a regular there.
Okay.
But for that Tampa Bay game,
yep.
For that Tampa Bay game, I did not see that coming at all. I mean, I could maybe they'll win. I didn't see that at all though.
son, I'm gonna just say this. Did Aaron Rodgers make some mistakes? Yes. He deserves better than what he's been given.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch that game,
mm-hmm.
you will know that this team, this organization, they don't give him enough to get to the finish line. They give him just enough to make it to the NFC Championship game. Did you see that putrid offensive line?
Mm-hmm.
Putrid. They could not protect this dude. This dude was tap dancing. He got sacked like 3 times. Then, and crucial, I know he missed some reads. He missed a couple reads, but there was one catch that it wasn't Devontae, or Devontae Adams did miss one catch. There was one for the 2-point conversion that this dude had it right there, and he dropped it. He dropped it. And I'm like,
yep.
This is the NFC champ. This against Tom Brady. I don't care if that nigga 50. You got to take your chances. And then the defense, that defense, okay, fine. They got 3 picks. I'll give you that. That's because of Tom Brady. They could not get a stop on the 3rd down to save their life.
Mm-mm.
I was like, y'all can't get a stop and then when y'all do get an interception, the offensive line doesn't know how to protect Aaron Rodgers. I was so blown. And then the last thing I'll say, you have Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
It is 4th down. Why the hell would you kick a field goal? Why would you kick a field goal and let Tom Brady drop? Tom Brady, do you know what he's made his thing for? Game-winning drives.
Mm-hmm. Game manager.
And you basically gave Tom Brady the game. You're like, okay, Tom Brady, you win. Mm-hmm. Let Aaron Rodgers win you the game. Because people were debating, well, Aaron Rodgers could have ran inside and got the touchdown, right? Fine. But you didn't give him the chance on the 4th. You were conservative. You played scared against Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You had, and this is the shit that because people be like, "Oh, Tom Brady's the GOAT. He's the GOAT." I agree, he's the GOAT. The man threw 3 interceptions, and he only scored 6 points.
Yeah,
that is not Tom Brady. I'm sorry. That is a product of the Bucks defense and the Packers just playing scared.
Yeah.
Like I was like, dog. And I tell you, I could not believe what I was watching.
Now, despite this, but before we move on and just go on from there, I want to get your take on this. And I know it's not in our notes or anything.
Yeah.
But and I know performances weren't great, but since this is not like the Patriots anymore, does this like in your mind, does this solidify you as or solidify to you that Tom Brady is like the unquestioned GOAT, period?
Right now, that performance.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that when he won the 6th championship.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's regardless of what he did. I think going to another Super Bowl is adding to his resume. But I think he's the GOAT. Period.
I think the biggest thing for me, like it truly solidifies it for me, is like because like my biggest thing is like, well, he couldn't do that if he wasn't on the Patriots. Well, he couldn't do that if he leaves first year gone. My man, 1,000 years old in the NFL, basically.
Yep, and he goes to
and he's getting buckets like that. He's back home like he never left.
I'll give you props for that alone. But I'll say he's a very smart dude because he went to the right team.
Yeah,
he knew what he needed, right? And he got the tools to win. So yeah, kudos to him. But
yeah, I'm just saying though, it's just like because everybody's thinking like, what's the combination of Belichick and Brady? Belichick and Brady this whole time. He can't do without Belichick. He goes to Tampa Bay, and he literally just acts like it's the same thing. Probably the same record he would have had if he was still on the Patriots.
Yeah,
different personnel, everything.
Yep,
crazy.
I mean, this adds to his resume, but if we're saying the moment that made him the GOAT, I remember the game we watched in Frostburg.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
I was so blown. It's the best, worst Super Bowl I ever watched because I wanted this dude to lose.
Mm-hmm.
He came back so nonchalant. Like it was like he came like he had no I'm down 28-3.
Easy. Because everybody thought it was over. I think I was about to walk back to my room.
Everybody thought it was over. I remember that Mike, shout out to Mike. Patriots are gonna win, and we were clowning this dude.
I was so mad at him.
We were clowning this dude. We're making fun of him. The Patriots are losing. Then when they got the game-winning drive, he was like, "Yeah, the Patriots won." And we're like,
yeah, and then that's when we all got ourselves just like, "Oh, you're a Patriots fan now? You're a Patriots fan now?" I'm like, "Wow, that's crazy."
Like, you're a Patriots fan, man. Get out of here.
Don't rep Washington no more, all right?
Yeah, you ain't no Redskins fan, formerly known as the Redskins. We ain't the fan no more. But yeah, but like, I think Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback ever. However, I don't think he's the most talented I've seen.
No.
The most talented I've seen, one of them is in Green Bay, and the other one is he's going to play against. Those are the two most talented quarterbacks I've ever seen. But he's still the GOAT.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody mess with. I don't know if Patrick Mahomes continues what he's doing, he'll get that crown. But as of right now, man, it's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
It's Tom Brady. Like he got that. Like for you to be 43, and I know I said he didn't have a great game, but like for you to still win at that level,
that's what I'm saying. Like
you still win at that level.
Yeah, it's just like he still has that dub on his belt, Yeah,
because even though the second half was bad, that first half, he looked like his old self.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like Patriots Tom Brady. That first half of that Tampa Bay game. But on to the Super Bowl predictions. I said all that nice stuff about Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
We'll also get to the predictions, a week before the Super Bowl. But as of right now, Tom Brady gonna get smoked in the Super Bowl. Mahomes gonna smoke him. I said
I want that to happen, but I'm scared to bet against Tom now because I didn't think that they would be Green Bay like that. I didn't think the team had it in them to beat Green Bay like that, but they did.
In my opinion, the only way that Tampa Bay has a chance, if that defense can get to Mahomes. If that defense gets to Mahomes and applies that pressure, then I can see them winning. Because the key thing about that Green Bay game was, I remember Tom had 2 back-to-back picks.
Yeah.
They had him 3 and out straight. Back-to-back 3 and outs. And that was crucial because they needed points in the third and fourth quarter. So if they could get to Mahomes and they make sure Tyreek Hill, because Tyreek Hill is also a problem too. We don't talk about him as much. That dude is literally a cheetah. That dude, he runs like a damn animal. Like, whew. And then what's the dude? Travis Kelce?
Yeah.
If they could but I really think it's getting that pass rush and getting that and getting at Mahomes, because if they could do that and the defense stops them, then I can see Tampa winning. But if Mahomes is on the stuff he's been on for the past year, they get smoked.
Oh yeah, I know. And don't get me wrong, like, because I do want Kansas City to win, but it's just like, even when Tom not at his best, the team still wins. They still performing. Like, yeah,
but you gotta
because even when he was part of the Patriots, like in a playoff position like that, like they probably wouldn't have they probably wouldn't be able to like come back like that, because Patriots usually doesn't have like a super great defense like that. So Tom has to perform well. But like for like him to have like the performance that he did and they still won, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, that speaks to, like I said, that defense. But I really think because also you gotta look, because when they played the Packers, they could have won that game if they didn't play scared.
Yeah.
But and this Chiefs team, they ain't scared of nobody.
Mm-mm.
So that's
they
why
they belong in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's why I'm scared. That's why I'm telling you, y'all, everybody's saying, Tom Brady this. Patrick Mahomes, I ain't seen no quarterback get this hot this early ever in their career.
Yeah,
I know dudes are saying baby goat, and I don't do that.
Don't want to jinx nobody like that.
That's to me, that's corny, because it's like, what if they get hurt? If we're calling Derrick Rose a baby goat or RG3 a baby goat, how stupid would I look right now?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know if you calling RG3 a baby goat.
And then I called this with a baby goat, and then look at what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Rose is still doing his thing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I think Patrick Mahomes gonna smoke him. And I know I've called the dude off-white, but he nice.
Yeah, he real nice. And just to be the opposite of you, since there's gonna be no tiebreaker today, why break a tie? Or I'll just make a tie. I'll say Tom Brady, but I want Kansas City to win, but I don't want to bet against Tom.
Okay. Yeah, I feel you're not betting. Whenever we bet against Tom, he tends to hurt us. Because I was hurt when he beat the Falcons. My heart stunk in my stomach. I was like,
because even looking back at it, it's just like it doesn't make sense. It's just like you're down more than 3 scores. It was halftime?
Yeah.
And then this game is over. And then they're not making that up.
And then the year I'm cheering for, the next year they faced the Eagles that year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cheering for them to beat I'm cheering for Tom and them to win, because I didn't want the Eagles to win. And the Eagles beat them.
Yep.
And that had to be
the backup quarterback too, I think, right?
Nick Foles.
Yeah.
Beat the Patriots. That blew me. I'm cheering for you. But he performed well. He did his thing though. But that defense couldn't stop Nick Foles.
And that's what I'm saying though. That's my point from earlier. Like, if Tom used to have a performance that wasn't like up to par, they're probably not going to win. And to his credit, like Patriots usually didn't have a great defense, so he was always playing like exceedingly great offense.
Yeah.
And for him to come to a performance where he was not doing that hot like the whole way through, and they still won, that's frightening.
Yeah, the Patriots only really had a nice defense the earlier years when they were winning. The earlier years, and even I think the last time they had a real great defense was when they lost against the Giants.
Yeah.
In 2010 or 2007? One of those years.
I want to say 2010.
Yeah, 2010. Okay, yeah, because they lost to the Giants twice. But
yeah,
man, listen, man, Tom could pull it off because and I know this is not on our our list, but there was a thing about, does this make Tom Brady the greatest athlete of all time? If he went to 7th one.
Yeah.
And there's a guy who I rock with that got 6. So if he has 7, does he surpass the guy that got 6 as the greatest athlete ever? And I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm biased as hell. If he wins this, I probably have to give it up, bro.
Yeah, I feel that. But I also heard somebody was trying to make the claim that either I want to say it was Usain Bolt or Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know. I don't remember the hockey guy's name, and I don't watch hockey to know either. But what you say?
Is it Mike something?
I don't remember.
Okay, yeah.
But I can kind of see the Usain Bolt thing because, like, you I don't know if this is known to everybody on the podcast or everybody who listens, but Peter ran track in college, and I did track growing up.
Yeah. Shout out to Shimon. Shout out to what's the home? Oh, he's my goddamn brother. I forgot his name. Yo, I forgot dude's name. I'll shout you out the next episode. But
yeah,
I did. I did do track. I wasn't good, but seeing you saying about, bro, that dude is a.
But it was I think it was. Oh, go ahead.
It 100 and 200 he did?
Yeah, 100 and 200.
Dog, my 100 time was like what, a 13 something, a 12 something. That's not. But how much was Bolts? Bolts was like what did he reach? Was it?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I just remember like the next fastest dude after him was like 1 second behind. Now, like I think it was like close to a whole second. Yeah, now, granted, neither of us, like when I did track in like high school and middle school, and when you did it for Frostburg, none of our competition clearly, was like near anything what he would even consider like competition at all.
The 100 meter.
Yeah.
He ran 9.58.
Yeah. And just I want people to like realize like what I'm saying, like here with like a whole second. Like if you to like the difference in the second when you're moving like that fast, 100 meters. Like I wish I could do the math now. I might cut this out because I feel like I'm rambling. But like it's just like he's basically covering over 10 meters in a second. over 10 meters in a second. And the next guy behind him was a second slower than him. And that is a huge gap. That is over 30 feet difference.
And to add to that, his 200 meter time is a 19.19 seconds.
Yeah.
That's stupid fast.
That is incredibly fast.
So I get the Usain Bolt thing. I think he dominated. He's dominant, bro. Like from the Beijing Olympics, no one knew who he was, and then for him to just like pop up, it was like whoa. And then he just continued it. The 2012 Olympics took that and he did it with ease. So I think he's definitely up there.
because it's not, and I feel like it's easier to say he is too, because it was like it wasn't just like a league record; it was a world record.
Yeah,
like there was no questioning his dominance over the entire world.
Yeah,
like and we can say Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback in the whole world, but not even every country has like a football team to even like say plays, or maybe they have like a little like semi-pro league, but not like a real actual league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just to look, I'm looking at his record right now. Dog, the Olympics, he's won all gold.
Yeah.
World championships. I mean, gold. Like he only has 2 silvers and 1 bronze.
Well, he has. I didn't even know he had the silver. I didn't know he had any silver or bronze.
Yeah, but dog, you know the grind to get to that point.
Yeah.
Because like for me, when I did track, it's a lot, bro. Like the conditioning and everything, it's a lot. So for him to be able to get to that point, I mean, I'm here for that point. I know people. Usain Bolt's a good, Tiger Woods, Serena Williams. Those are names that they throw in there as well.
Yeah.
I know LeBron James is one that they throw in there, but
it's just like to be a Usain Bolt though. Like you had to, in order to get to the Olympics, you had to be a flat out basically like a freak of nature.
Yeah.
And then to even be considered to place in the Olympics, you have to be an even bigger freak of nature. And then to get gold as many times as he did, you had to be like basically a one of a kind specimen.
Yeah, he's won 23 gold medals.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, correct. 23, 5 silver, 1 bronze.
Wow.
Greatness, but back to I mean, he's in the I would definitely put him in the conversation, but
and that's just what I mean, because like in just 23 different competitions, he was classified as one of the most as one of the superior humans in whatever race he was doing.
Yeah,
and that's incredible.
Yeah, and that's another thing, because when we do the greatest athlete of all time, and I think one thing that'll hold Tom Brady and even quarterbacks from getting that title, they're reliant on other people.
Yeah.
So Tom Brady is reliant on a defense and an offensive line and a receiver. Usain Bolt, Michael Jordan, to a certain extent, you see individualism.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, for the I think Usain Bolt, some of his medals were from the 4x4.
Okay.
So that one is a team, but don't get it twisted though, because his effort on that team was also phenomenal.
Yeah, but even that, but like, yeah, he got, but like we mostly know him for the 100-meter and 200.
Yeah,
that's so. Any more boxers too, like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr.,
Floyd Mayweather. Muhammad Ali was also in that conversation.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather. They're individuals. Basketball players, to a certain degree, they kind of rely on other pieces, but they can literally win a game on their own. We've seen Michael Jordan do that. We've seen LeBron James do that. We've seen Kobe do it. So I give a little bit of, even though Tom Brady can have that title, I don't have a problem with it. My only thing is he needs a lot of things to go right for him. Like, what Super Bowl was it? The year before Atlanta? Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks, yes.
He was going to lose that Super Bowl, bro. Russell Wilson said, "Hey, Tom Brady, here's a Lombardi trophy."
Nah, it was whoever that play caller was. They should have gave that ball to Marshawn Lynch.
Listen, I will never forgive the Seahawks for this. You have Marshawn Lynch, who is known as Beast Mode.
Literally, the dog of the NFL at that time.
This dude has so many plays where he just like, sit down over there, get down. You have 1 yard to win the Super Bowl. But because the narrative of Marshawn Lynch was negative leading into the Super Bowl, because he didn't want to talk to media, because he was a negative thing, y'all don't want to give it to him to win the game? How stupid. So stuff like that How was Tom Brady?
Yep.
And that's why I have a problem sometimes giving it to Tom, because that they gave him that Super Bowl. I don't care what anyone says. They gave him that joint.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like there's literally nothing else to be said, because it's just like everyone saw it. Everyone knew what was supposed to happen. Like there was no like debate among people. That everybody was like really confused. Just like, why didn't they give that to Marshawn Lynch? Like, even if the Patriots knew, were they going to stop him for a yard right there? Honestly, kind of, because even the way if it looked lined up, it looked like it was less than a yard. I know it's just they had to line up on the 1 yard line, but it's just like it felt like if I don't know, I don't even know how to organize my. It just felt stupid. That's how it felt. It felt stupid.
Very stupid. And
I can't even put it in the actual words. Just stupid. That's all it was.
Very stupid. Like, oh my god, I like think, because if I'm looking at all his other Super Bowls, he won off of game-winning drives where he set up the kicker to win, right? Literally, and apart from which one, the one against the Eagles, that one he just beat. T.O. and McNabb kind of failed on that shit. They got but I heard T.O. had a broken foot and he played with a broken foot. But but like if I look at all of his dubs, that is the one that I'm always gonna be like, how? That and the Atlanta one, those two back to back are just like, what happened?
Yeah. That Atlanta one just made me just question what is football, to be honest.
Literally, like, how did the Atlanta one? Tom Brady won that shit. I ain't gonna even say, I'm not gonna disrespect Tom Brady.
Yeah, but it was just like But how dominant can you be in one half of football
and drop the ball? And since then, like if you notice last season, they had so many bad calls, and once they lost games, like they were literally a meme for like losing in a close game because they will always mess it up. But that's a whole nother thing. But I think that's always going to be an interesting conversation, like who's the greatest athlete, and but I think for the Super Bowl, yet again, we'll come up with our predictions the week before. I think the week before it happens, we'll come up with our final predictions and scores. But I'm not betting against my homeboy. He's too nice. Like I saw something Damian Lillard say he's a Steph Curry to NFL, and I disagree. He's bigger than Steph Curry to NFL. He's bigger than Steph. No. This is different. Like Steph Curry, you can as much as dominant as he was, we saw Steph Curry kind of get humbled a little bit.
Yeah.
No one who's humbled this nigga. This dude is.
Yeah. I mean, like I get what they're saying though. It's just kind of like offensively, like what like I mean, when Steph is on, he's on, is what they say.
Okay, he's on, but
he doesn't get turned off, is what we're saying.
But the thing with when I'm looking at Mahomes' skill, he can do anything a quarterback can do.
Yeah.
Steph Curry is kind of, I won't say he's limited. He's not athletic. Like if you really train hard, I'm not gonna say you can be a Steph Curry, but Steph Curry represents people that like are unathletic, shoot threes. He represents a different thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Allen Iverson represented the handles and the hip hop and all that stuff. He represents shooting and a handle and kind of being normal, because a lot of these
but to be fair, he did change the whole culture of like the NBA in like half a season.
That's I get that point, but his thing isn't like he's dominant in like a few areas. He has his limitations. I don't see any limitations in Mahomes.
No, I just think the biggest comparisons like and those like areas where Steph Curry is like dominant, he basically like reigns supreme, if that makes sense. And it's just that Mahomes is just all around just good. He just pure. He just you if you're making a prototype quarterback, you would want Mahomes.
He I know I made fun of him once. He's one of the few people that I just be like, I can't really make, because he's just good.
Yeah.
I can't make fun of this dude. he like him and Aaron Rodgers are just like two quarterbacks I've never seen play like this.
Yeah.
So I'll give him his props, but I know the biggest Mahomes fan, what's his name, Javon. I'll be on his. Last year, I felt like he was a Washington Chiefs fan. Like,
yeah.
Like, dang, you like this dude that much? But yeah, give me 1 second. I think that's it for this show. You know, anything you want to get off your chest, Chris, or you good?
Nothing really. It's just again, we like to thank y'all for all the support you're giving us. And if y'all do, want to do something extra for us, all you gotta do is really, leave likes, leave comments on wherever you can. If you can't, that's cool. You can also hit us up on social media. You can tell us what you like, what you don't like, because we're trying to cater the show to like your likes and your needs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And when we get feedback from y'all, like it helps us make like a better show, and we feel like we're getting a better product, and we're like representing y'all better for the entertainment that y'all want to get from us.
Yeah. I'll say this for me. The show, we just try to give you what's going on in the world, have a conversation about it, stuff that relates to y'all. So if anything, any suggestions, any criticisms, just tell us what y'all want to hear, what y'all like about us, what annoys you. If you want me to stop doing certain jokes, I'll stop. Like, just be engaged with us, because if you engage with us, we get bigger, and we could give you this on a bigger scale,
Yeah.
Right now, we're trying to, we did the artwork, and that was great. Like I said, again, thanks for this, thanks to Kellohfrmpg for, doing that for us. And, also all the support. Shout out to Perpin the Don, shout out to Sean, a big shout out to everybody that's, been supporting us, and Trippy Beeman.
Yeah.
Also him too, we'll have him on the show soon, so be ready. But like, yeah, just let us know, because we still got a lot to do. Still got a lot that we're gonna produce. So let us know. Yeah, appreciate that. But that's the show for today. We will be on YouTube at 3:15 on Monday. Please like, comment, subscribe. Like, we engage. I know we keep saying it, but please engage with us. You can also catch us on all podcast services. The only one that's been an issue is Pandora, but we'll try and fix that sooner or later. My social media page is Out of the Burg on IG, Out of the Burg Pod on Twitter. My personal is at KofiPeter_ on Twitter and on IG. I'm also working on a DJ page, which is still under maintenance, at DJ Kofi Pete. So look out for that. Chris?
You can find me at BigChris_57 on IG, I think. And you can find me at Chris Kelly 5. Chris Kelly 5. I'll put it somewhere. I don't know. I'd be forgetting my stuff. Chris Kelly 57 on Twitter, I think.
Yeah. Follow Chris. Follow our brother. And yeah. Stay black, stay woke. Again, engage. We love y'all. Peace.
See you.